Hi, Martin here. Today I'm going to show you how to build your own timing chain wedge. This is for the 3.7 4.7 liter Dodge Jeep Chrysler motors, and very important tool if you're going to be doing a cam change out. Maybe you got a damaged cam, or you're pulling the cylinder heads off, or you want to put the HO cams in. You're going to need one of these. Otherwise you're going to have a really bad day if you don't. Alright, well, I'm going to make this out of a piece of plastic. Now 5/8 is the perfect width for this, and I was thinking like the MDF, like the particle board, medium density particle board, would be perfect if you can get it in a 5/8. Now I just happen to have this 1 inch thick plastic, and I'm going to mill this down. One thing I like about the plastic is it's a very solid piece. It's not going to break. Let's say you use a piece of wood, you got the possibility of it splitting and falling apart in there, and that would be really bad as well. Alright, well, let's get started. Now I've already cut it to the proper width, which is right at 40 millimeters, or just over 1.5 inches, about 1.6 inches. And again, on the thickness, you're looking at right there 0.63, and in millimeters, right at 16 millimeters would be good. The overall length, we're looking at just over 126 millimeters. Or just shy of 5 inches. You could make it 5 inches long. So we've got our piece here. We'll measure out the proper length. And then the nose of it, we're down to a little less than 1 inch, or 23.34 millimeters. Okay, what's the back side of this ramp here? Looks like we're at 43 millimeters, or 1.7 inches, you could call it. And transfer that. Now all you got to do is transfer a line from here to here. There we go. Here's our length, and there's the ramp part of it. Just need to cut this out. Alright, before I make my cuts to this piece, what I'm going to go ahead and do, I got this set up in here in my drill press, and I'm using a cross slide vise, basically my poor man's mill. Typically not recommended for a drill press, but for plastic it's not putting much horizontal pressure on the drill press, and it's not a big deal. Alright, I love doing this. This is just so much fun. Alright, now they're all milled down. That looks nice. I love that finish it gives. We're ready to make this cut, the angle part here. Now what I'm going to do is just throw it back on that mill and mill it down to that angle. Now, grabbing a hacksaw or a jigsaw, cut that off and make this cut, and you'd have that part done. Alright, that would work just as well. I'm going to do now, you can see right here where this steps down a little bit. And I believe they do that because of the rope thickness. They want to bring that down. That could cause interference once you're wedging this into the motor. So I'm going to do the same thing here. I'll mill this end down. And all right, now just drill a hole for the rope. And I've also made a handle. Go ahead and drill a hole for it as well. Okay, and then all you need is a length of rope. Like 4 feet is plenty. What I got is this leftover bowl line, and this is used for, we pull cable in through electrical conduit. I'm an electrical trade, so I got lots of this stuff. Okay, take your rope, pass it through here, and then back this way again. Tie a knot in there. There we go. All right, one of the last things you want to do is somehow mark this so you know on what side of the engine that you're working on, which way it's supposed to face, because it does make a difference as far as the chain tensioner goes. Like on this one here, the first one I made, I wrote on there right side up. So on the right side cylinder head, you'd have this facing upward, and the opposite on the other side. All right, well, there you have it. Not too hard. You could make this easily out of plywood or whatever, but I enjoyed making it out of this leftover plastic, even though I had to go through the milling process of it. But I was having a lot of fun doing that because that mill head was taking it down so fast. Well, I hope you found that helpful and informative. If you did, appreciate the thumbs up. And if you've never subscribed to me before, please hit that subscribe button right down there and that little bell symbol right next to it, and that way you get notifications of any future uploads. All right? Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.